My question has been on discerning the way through these polarities and paradoxes and completely different worldviews that are all existing at the same time. And how in the world are we going to integrate and talk with one another when we seemingly speak different languages and live in different universes? And I have the sense that we each live by our own law. That law is held by a greater law, cosmic law. And that what we are seeing right now are the many facets of our wounds as a collective, as a human species. And we're seeing the wounding of the divine feminine herself. No matter what relationship it is or what situation, it's just another face, you could say, of the dark diamond. If the white diamond was the clear integration, the dark diamond is the unconscious ways in which it's all connected. It seems separate, but it's not. The white supremacists, the ones who hate and fear others, are also related to the victims of misogyny, of hate crimes. They're two sides of the same wound. Both have been left without a divine mother. Both have been neglected in development. Both have been co-opted by forces and forced to surrender sovereignty. And some have driven down those wounds and that pain so far that it's out of sight. It's like Jesus said, it's a log in our eye. And we must first remove the log from our eye before we can help our neighbor with the speck. The tiny speck. We cannot see the fragile child within, the one that's so frightened, the one that's learned how to control everything in order to stay calm in a traumatic world. The one who's given up any sense of control because all that they've tried to do has been thwarted by powers that fear its very nature because it embodies what they are running from within. All sides of the same coin. This dark diamond we are. And I see the vapors and the smoke dissipating and turning from black to gray to clear. I see the earth inside of a beautiful diamond structure in harmony with divine cosmos. And I see the black liquid and the unconsciousness of the earth dissipating as the angels come to help hold this symmetry of light over us. As the smoke is evaporating, as we are seeing the connection. And also, as we are seeing the connection, we're seeing a new sense of privacy and dignity, because in patriarchy's mind, connection is equated with domination. Patriarchy saw itself as separate, connection as encaged, enslaved. And so it became separate from the natural order. And there are some within who wish to remain separate from the natural order. And there are some within who wish to heal and simply do not know how, because so many of us have been infiltrated with ideas, with mentors, with teachers who've led us astray. And so here we are, going through a time of awakening so that we can really choose. Do we choose to see the harmony of life and how it works together in dignity and beauty? Or do we choose to stand with the powers that be, the powers that hate that which is weak, that wish to annihilate that which is innocent, because they feel so cut off from innocence themselves? If they would only but turn around and receive forgiveness rather than trying to take it from somebody else. Just turn around. As I consider the complexities in my own place now, presently in this symmetry, that my place might be sacred, that my place might be holy, connected to the crystalline grids of light that go all the way up to Creator, through many dimensions, beyond anything I could possibly conceive of. But I can conceive of love. And so I can receive love for something seemingly insignificant like myself. For I am a part of the whole. I am a part of something greater than I know. And I have disrespected and denied this nature in order to survive, in order to fit in. I have hated the way I was created because I was programmed to see myself in a certain way, to buy products, because I was taught this is just the way it is. Because to be feminine and to be feeling was to be weak, was to be at the lowest rung of power in this strange dimension of reality. But the Queen is returning. And she's coming for her children. And she's wrapping her arms of light around the entire earth. holding the earth. As the illusions of separation melt away, as so many return to a rootedness in their true nature, which is love and light. And not the kind of love and light that denies the shadow, but the one that turned towards it with complete compassion because it sees it as its own face in the sacred dance. Those parts yet unloved. We were not made to destroy. We were made for joy. We were made for joy. Use your imaginations, children, for joy, for play. You do not need to have someone to suffer in order for someone else to be happy. Those are the old powers that have enslaved your race. Those are not the fingerprints of thy true Creator. You were created for love. You were not created to be controlled, to be dominated. You were created to be free. All of your parts, they are all welcome to the great banquet. There are many logs in the eyes no one can see clearly, for everyone sees what they fear, projected like a screen onto someone else. That puzzle piece doesn't fit there, and there's fewer and fewer places to put the puzzle pieces that you're projecting on one another, so you must receive them into yourself. As you look into the face of your enemy and show love, with the universe as your witness, with the earth as your witness, with the hosts of heaven and all the saints who have gone before you as your witness. For every single word that is spoken is written down in the annals of history of time. Every single action, every single hair on your body is known and recorded. There are infinite, holy eyes observing all of you. That may be unsettling, but it may also be comforting to you now to know that you are not alone, to know that your story is written down, and it is currently being written every day. Your book of life, which you will someday review, and you will feel the impact of everything that you've ever done to somebody else as if it was done to yourself. For we are life, and we belong as one. Children, stop fighting. Look into the mirror and see who you are hurting is you. And you have so little love and respect for yourself that you would harm yourself so much. Breaks my heart. Because you are so very good. Such a beautiful creation that was so harmed at such a young age and so lost from your essence and your nature. But we remember you, and we love you so much, and we are here, just beyond the veils, which are getting thinner. Remember who you are. You always have a choice to return. Many of you do not believe. The wounds are too deep, and you fear you're being tricked to be hurt because you're so guarded. We see. We love. We wish for your love to grow. We wish for your healing. We wish for you to see your potential. There are so many cheering you on. And evil may seem so great right now to you. But there is no way that anything will ever defeat love. Not even death. So be brave, little ones. For you are beloved creation. And you are not alone. I shakai yoko shagatai yoko ayiki shapata ziki shikataki. Akio shai yoko shagai kiwata yoko shikataki. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.